I'll give you $40 right now to stop watching this presentation, quit class, and go. 40 bucks, maybe not worth it. How about 2,000? That's what Tony Hsieh, the CEO of Zappos.com, offers every employee that works there. Within the first couple weeks of their employment, he offers them $2,000 to quit. Why? Because he wants people that care about customer service, about working there, about their team, and about delivering happiness to work there. And so he offers them $2,000 to quit at the beginning of their employment. As you can see on the slide, the strategy of Zappos has evolved over the years. When they started in 1999, they were the first online shoe retailer. In business, we call it a blue market, an untapped market. They went from there to focusing on customer service. A few years later, they began to focus on company culture as their top priority. And eventually in 2009, Tony, the CEO of Zappos, settled on Zappos is about delivering happiness to the world as his company's motto. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about customer service, company culture, and delivering happiness as the three key strategies that Zappos implements to be successful. First off, Skechers and a pizza, as you can see on the slide. What's that all about? Well, a couple years back, Tony went to a Skechers sales conference, and after the conference that night, he and some buddies, including a Skechers sales rep, went bar hopping. A couple of drinks later, they went back to the hotel and decided to order some pizza. Well, the hotel was no longer serving hot food at 2 in the morning. Having had a few too many drinks, they decided that they would, Tony and his buddies kind of cajoled and convinced the Skechers rep to call the Zappos 1-800 customer service call center and ask them for some pizza and to see what they would do. Well, Zappos call centers are famous for their customer service. After the rep took the request, was a little bit confused, put him on hold for a minute. What did she do? Well, I worked at a call center, and most call centers, they tell you to get off the calls as quick as you can. You want short calls, and you want to take a lot of calls, and they track those numbers. Not at Zappos. It's about customer service. A couple minutes later, she got back on the phone and told this Skechers sales rep the 5 closest places that they could order pizza at 2 in the morning in San Francisco. Good customer service. The second part of Tony's and Zappos strategy is company culture. They like to be weird. They like to have fun. And so every day that the employees log in, they have to play the name game. Before you can do your work, you have to play a game. It's kind of fun, right? It pops up a picture of one of your coworkers, and it's multiple choice, and you have to pick their name. You have to remember who they are. It's a creative way to get to know your coworkers, but at the same time, you're playing. You're having fun at work. Another thing that Zappos is famous for in their company culture and having fun and being a little bit weird is some of the sporadic things they do. Again, Tony was at a bar and drinking with some buddies, and he got dared to shave his head. And he said, "Why just me?" The next day, he went back to work, sent an email out to the entire company saying, "I'm shaving my head, who wants to join me?" Over 15 people joined him that day, and ever since then, they've done an annual Bald and Blue Day. But customer service, company culture, and delivering happiness. What's that third one about? Well, Tony did a little bit of research, and in his book entitled Delivering Happiness, he discovered 3 kinds of happiness. The first is that rock star kind of, you just seek that next high kind of happiness. The next step is fulfillment, or kind of a passion. When you're engaged, time flies. When you're enjoying what you do, time flies, and you're happy. But there's a third level that Tony focuses on, and that's your higher purpose. Being involved in something bigger than yourself, helping others, brings happiness. Tony summed up these 3 core principles and core values to his company at the very end of his book. And we'll end with reading Tony's words from the slide. I hope reading this book has inspired you to A, make your customers happier through better customer service, or B, make your employers happier by focusing on more on company culture, or C, make yourself happier by learning more about the science of happiness. If this book has inspired any of the above, then I'll have done my part in helping both Zappos and myself achieve our higher purpose, delivering happiness to the world.